Today I'm going to be tearing down a 3.3 liter Nissan V6 engine. This would come in first gen Nissan Xterra and Frontiers from 98 to 04, as well as Nissan Pathfinder and Quest in the early years. So this engine was running and driving just fine. I bought the car because it had a bad third and fourth gear in the transmission. I have a first gen Nissan Xterra parts business where I strip these things down and have a full inventory of pretty much everything you could ever want for one of these things. Usually I sell the engines complete, but this one is a little bit higher mileage than I'm comfortable with selling to a customer, and it did smoke. I wasn't going to video this process, but when I just drained the oil out, I only got, that's maybe 3 quarts of oil. So I figured this would be a good time to maybe video this in case there's something cool inside. Like I said, this engine did run and drive, but it smoked. I'm going to go ahead and video the whole process of tearing this thing down. I'm going to try to be pretty inclusive. I don't usually do engine teardown videos, so bear with me, but I figured it may be a good time to video since we had a little bit of oil missing, and so in case there's something cool inside, we'll catch that. And then if you're tearing one of these engines down for whatever reason, for rebuild or repair, maybe this will help you out if you forget where something goes. Who knows? Everything actually looked really great inside here, except the oil control rings. So really that was pretty much the find as far as what was wrong with this engine, why it was burning oil. So let me see if I can zoom in, because I don't have a macro lens, but maybe we can see. Okay, so you see how these compression rings move around? This bottom one here is actually 3 pieces. So you have 2 shinier rings and then one that's kind of like a spring looking thing that goes all the way around, and that is supposed to be moving around like this. Not as much, but yeah, anyway, that's what's letting all the oil get burned by the engine. So all the bearings and stuff like that ended up looking really good on this engine, so it's kind of a shame. I don't keep the blocks or do anything with them really, so I'll put this block and crank up on one of the Facebook pages and give it away if somebody wants it, but I get too many of them to just keep around, you know. I don't really need any money for it, but I guess that's going to be pretty much it. I don't think there's any reason to pull the girdle on it or to pull the crank out, because the bearings look just fine. Let me turn this thing around and I can show you guys, maybe show you guys the bores. The lighting isn't going to be very good for that kind of thing, but let me see if I can clean one out. So you can kind of see, I know the lighting in here is really bad, but I mean, there isn't anything wrong with these bores. They look just fine. No weird wear, plenty of cross hatching still in all of them. But yeah, there was a little look at tearing one of these engines down. It's probably further than you're going to be tearing yours down for the most part. You could just bring it to the machine shop just like this. A lot of times they don't even want you to pull the pistons out. But like I said, I have a friend that wants some. So there we go. That is tearing down a 3.3 liter if you wanted to know how to do it.